videos. I am a voice for the elderly. I am an elderly. I'm a senior citizen. I want to discuss some of the problems that we do have as being a senior citizen. Loved to go visit my grandmother when I was younger, in my 20s, and even prior to that. I took pride in. I love my grandmother, but I wasn't paying attention. I was with my grandmother for a little while. I saw a hammer by every window. I thought they was fixing the windows. There had been a lot of break-ins in the area. See, I wasn't paying attention. I was too caught up into my problems that I did not pay attention to what's going on around me. My uncle came to me and told me I need to move because I have these two kids crying and babies in the house. I need to, let my grandmother be at peace. So he my uncle. I believed him. So I left, got me an apartment. I would visit my grandmother. And one day I went to visit her. She said, where's my purse? Where's my purse? I said, oh, I don't know. She told me to go get it. I went and got it. My uncle walks in. She saw him coming, because she had these big windows. And I said, oh, wow, okay. And he comes in. He didn't know I was there, okay? So she said, oh, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. I said, Grandma, you scared of what? He takes my money and he hits me. I said, who? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some truth in this. He put his hands on you and he takes your money. So he comes in and Lord. I say, let me tell you this, and I'm not having this conversation with you again, my dear uncle. And my grandmother tell me that you are taking her money and over here threatening her. I said, oh, you're gonna have to deal with me, dude. I'm telling you. Wait, on that time, boy, ooh, Jesus. Again, like I said, I'll probably jump on his head. He said, ooh, somebody better get it. But I went and told my mama. And boy, she didn't play the radio. I mean, whoo. So she drove down to go to his house. And she told him, if mother calls me again and tell me that you threatening her or taking her money, coming by her house, putting your hands on her, I am going to call the police on you. Now you do it again and you're going to have to deal with me. So, but I wasn't paying attention. I saw how she acted that day, how her eyes would get big when he came around and he'd be laughing, we'd be talking, but she got quiet. I wasn't paying attention to the signs of abuse. I was not. So I tell you to pay attention because your grandparents, they're not going to tell you what's going on. Pay attention when you come around your family members and see who they clam up with or who they look funny with or who they get quiet, and withdrawn around. So, but I wanted to say, my grandmother lived alone, and I want to talk about isolation and loneliness. She was in the house by herself. She didn't want me to leave. I didn't know, and she said, why did you leave? I said, well, Grandma, I had the kids. She said, I didn't care. You could have stayed here with me. I didn't know the hammers by the window, like she said, I was going to knock them in their head. I didn't know that came from fear of being attacked. I didn't know. So pay attention. I'm saying these things. I'm an elderly now, and I'm a senior citizen, elderly, whatever you want to call it, and I'm saying these things so you can pay attention to your loved ones. Now, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, it's the National Institute of Aging, talks about isolation and loneliness. And see, we are human beings, and we're social creatures. if you look at life itself, the most important thing to remember is our connection enable us to survive and thrive off each other. When you're down and out, who come lift you up? Somebody on TV or a movie you look at? Some kind of way, contact with other human beings. Now, I ask you a question. Children that you have now, if you have any, you raise your children up to get grown, be successful. You've been with them, interact with them until they got money. Then all of a sudden, they're not in your life anymore. So you put all that time in your kids, and now when you get old, nobody comes around. That don't make any sense to me. Where are you? Okay? We sacrifice a lot for children. Now, the National Institute of Aging said that isolation and loneliness contribute to high blood pressure and obesity, depression, anxiety. All of them. Make it your business to visit. And with all the technology we have, send a text or something to your elderly people to be more involved. You can keep in touch by phone. Remember my first video? I said, please go by and show grandpa or grandma how to work these gadgets that they have them, but they don't know how to work them. Majority of them have them. And one way is to show them how to interact with you, right? And guess how? FaceTime. FaceTime. Tell grandma, oh, I want to take this food with me. I'm going to put it in the freezer. And next Tuesday, I'm going to FaceTime you, and we're going to have dinner together. How cute is that? That's awesome. Encourage them to get out. Now, come get them and take them to the park or something. Take them shopping. It doesn't have to be a long time. Just get them out. They have the University of the Third Age, and that's where the college let older people go back to school. So there's so many things that you could do. Those are just a few things. And I just wanted to keep you encouraged and let you know it is about showing love. Remember these words. You may be young today, honey, but you keep living, you're going to ask yourself, where did the time go? And time has gone by. You'll be a senior citizen. If we don't bridge the gap, issues that the senior citizens are having, guess what's going to happen? Expand more when you become a senior citizen. So I advise you, if you love your loved ones, spend some time with them. Show them that you love them. And be kind and affectionate toward them. This is K4C. Thank you for joining and subscribe to this YouTube channel.